To the latest on one of the big races in the November election. We're talking about the Republican and Democratic nominees for Secretary of State. They laid out their campaign priorities to a large crowd of elections officials and then sat down for interviews that you'll see only on 10 TV.
And 10 TV political reporter Doug Petcash moderated the onstage discussions and conducted the backstage interviews with Republican Robert Sprague and Democrat Allison Russo. He reports from the 2026 Secretary of State annual conference.
The two major party candidates for Secretary of State addressed a crowd of about 600 elections officials here from around the state today, then sat down with us for an exclusive interview. Do you feel that Ohio's elections are secure and accurate?
Yes, I do. I feel that we have very secure and accurate elections.
Do you believe that Ohio's elections are secure and accurate?
Yes, we do a very good job in Ohio.
But both Democratic State Representative Allison Russo and Republican State Treasurer Robert Sprague told the large crowd at the Secretary of State's annual conference and 10 TV afterward that the state can do a better job running and protecting our elections. Sprague wants to get rid of ballot drop boxes that are at all 88 county Board of Elections offices.
Because they don't solve a problem for election security in the state of Ohio. We don't need them. We have 30 days of early in-person voting. You can walk into any election in any county for 30 days beforehand and give them your ballot. The ballot drop boxes don't address a problem.
Russo says ballot boxes are very secure.
They are monitored. They can only be accessed with both a Republican and a Democrat using a key to open them. And I think any narrative to the contrary of that is both irresponsible and inaccurate.
Russo opposes a proposed constitutional amendment to require voter photo ID, arguing voter ID is already state law.
I think that this constitutional amendment effort is political, and it's meant to distract from the work that is not being done at the State House right now.
Sprague supports the proposed amendment.
Because you put the most important things in the Constitution. And this is so important. It's the keystone of the security of the election system.
Russo also supports same-day voter registration, while Sprague opposes it. But the candidates agree on one thing: Election Day as a state holiday.
I love the idea of Election Day being a state holiday and a national holiday.
Absolutely support that. I think it's a great idea. In fact, I've co-sponsored legislation to make Election Day a holiday.
And of course, voters will have the final say on who they want to be Secretary of State coming up in the general election on November 3rd. In Easton, Doug Petcash, 10 TV News.